Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm going to introduce myself right off the bat. My name is James, and this is going to be the story of how I got to where I am, why my channel is called 200 Pounds and Counting, and how I hope to be able to give some inspiration to help other people and maybe help other people directly with their um, goals and their journey as well. So again, I am James. I am in Maryland, and I'm doing this so I can help people. I figure if nothing else, why not? If I can help one person, just one other person, it would make it all worthwhile. Because why not do what we can to make this world better than the way we found it? Just if we can. My journey so far. So I got into wanting to lose weight because, like most people, I wasn't happy with myself. I know there's plenty of people who are happy with themselves, however they are, and that's great, and more power to them. I wish I had that mindset, but I was unhappy for a very long time. Um, and I've gotten to where I am now, and it's been an interesting journey. Uh, it's been since June of 2023 when I started really taking my weight loss seriously. So I'll tell you where it started. I had gotten to the point where I was probably close to 500 pounds, and I was absolutely miserable. Um, Very basic things were very difficult for me. Walking any kind of distance for any kind of time was very difficult and nearly impossible for me. Um, Remember taking a vacation with my family, and there was walking involved, and I was having to stop every, I don't know, maybe easily less than quarter of a mile. I have to stop and catch my breath. I was completely out of breath. There was no way to walk consistently. If we walked for a consistent amount of time for a consistent distance, a considerable distance, I was done. I had to relax completely, sit down, just try to catch my breath. Um, it was not good. It was not a good time. So it was my heaviest. Uh, and I made some changes in my life to try to get a little bit better. I cut out soda for a while, or not for a while. I cut out soda and like regular soda. I switched to diet soda and stopped really drinking sugary drinks like that. Kind of get rid of as much as I could. And just through some basic changes like that, I was able to get my weight down a good bit. I started this journey, my actual journey. I started at 435 pounds is what I weighed at when I went to my general practitioner to get this started. I hadn't intended to do this on my own. I had originally intended to go get weight loss surgery. I was enrolled in the weight loss surgery program with Kaiser Permanente here in Maryland. Met with a wonderful doctor. Had to do blood work, had to do all sorts of things to get on that, go to classes, but wound up leaving that and doing this on my own instead. And not that there's anything wrong with doing it through a program or weight loss surgery. By all means, whatever you do that helps you get to where you want to be, do it. I'm not a person to judge for that. Um, my current weight is, again, I was 435 pounds in June of 2023. It is now February of 2025. I am down to 215 pounds, 215.6, I believe, this morning. Um, and I know I'm probably actually less. I mean, that's what I weigh on the scale, so it's not that I'm less than that. But I know a portion of that is definitely loose skin. I can see that when I'm just in my body. I can see I have a good bit of loose skin on my body. I know that is a good bit of weight. It can be a good bit of weight too. My goal, I like to get down to 210. Um, and that'd be my weight, and just kind of maintain that, get back into the gym, really work on what I can work on to build up some muscle definition and stuff like that I've lost, or never really had, I should say. I shouldn't say lost, probably never really had. Build some muscle definition, really make myself feel a bit better about how I look, uh, having lost so much weight. So how I did it was, again, I met my doctor back in June of 2023, and the week before, I decided to stop drinking soda altogether. I had switched to diet soda for about a year and a half. And I just didn't want to do that anymore. I decided I was just going to kick it. I was going to kick the habit hard, and I did. Cold turkey diet soda, cold turkey caffeine, cold turkey anything with caffeine in it, chocolate, all that stuff out. Um, but not necessary for weight loss. If it's not something you want to kick, I know people who say they can't kick it, and you don't have to. It's just what I did. It's how I did it. And I started watching what I ate, really, really taking accountability for what I was eating. I started counting my calories every day for every meal, for everything I ate. I hadn't done that before. I did do it before I started, just to really get an idea how much I was putting into my body, and it was an insane amount. You really notice how much you eat when you're tracking every calorie. And when I started tracking my calories before I started trying to lose the weight, it was eye-opening. It really was. I recommend you do the same thing. Try it. Try counting your calories, and just seeing how much you're putting in. It will shock you. It will really, really shock you. You might think you're not eating that much, and sometimes we know we're eating a lot. But even though we know we're eating a lot, we don't realize how much that a lot actually is. Um, so I cut my calories down considerably. And again, I did this because I was working with a doctor at the time. I would not recommend, if at all possible, I would not recommend doing anything drastic if you're not being monitored by a doctor of some sort. It can be very dangerous. You can wind up having severe reactions to doing a lot, like a severe amount of calorie cutting, that it can really be bad. So I would say get with the doctor if you can. I know that's not a privilege everybody has. I know it's the thing. One of the biggest things about weight loss is it's a privilege. When you're able to really buckle down and lose weight, it really is a privilege because it has to meet a lifestyle and a financial point that you're at where it can be done. And it's bad. It's bad for a lot of people, and I feel terrible for people like that. Um, but if you can, again, it's just make sure, just get all your stuff checked, get everything to see where you are, see where your base level is, see where you're starting, and then go from there. Um, but just look at calories. That's what I did. I counted my calories. I really didn't work out a lot. I walked. I walked a lot, and I hated walking, but I did it. And it was just to get active, be more active was what I wanted to do. It doesn't have to be walking. It's whatever you can do to be more active. Get yourself physically going, get your body moving. Um, just do what you can to really cut it down. And through that, I was able to watch my weight drop off a lot. Um, it's funny, I'll watch videos of my 600-pound life, and I'll see Dr. Now give the patients these diets, and they'll say after a while, "Oh, I'm not losing weight," and you'll see the frustration. And I understand where that frustration can come from, having done a restrictive diet and watching the weight just drop off in those early months, like literally 14, 15 pounds in a week or less than a week, just dropped because my caloric intake was so much under what my input had been before. So that really was a big thing, and it's what helped me get to where I am now, and I'm still working at it. I still count my calories every day. I've never stopped. I still try to do my best every day that I can. I haven't gone back on my habits. I don't think you should not go back on your habits. Do what you can. It's a struggle. It's a struggle to stay the path, but always stay the path. Always stay the course. I will always say, and I've heard other people say this, and it's true, the only person standing in your way is you. The only person that had been in my way for my life was me. The only person in your way is you. Do what you can to get out of your own way, and you'll be so much happier for it. And the thing is, that person that's in your way, they're not going to be the person that's there at the end of the journey. And you're going to feel so much better for that. It's a rough road. It's a rough road. It's a tough road that we're all going to face, that we all face with this. But you can make it. You can make it down that road. You can get there. And you'll be a better person when you get there. And not in a sense that who you are now isn't a good person, because it is. We're all good who we are when we start. But you'll see those improvements when you get there. because you're going to learn more about yourself. You're going to be stronger when you get there. You're going to be more in control when you get there. Your life is going to be yours again when you get there. And that's what's important. So that's kind of all. I'll put out more videos of what I did exactly, kind of what I go through, what I eat on a daily basis. And I would love to help anyone who needs the help. Just reach out and I'll gladly help you if I can, when I can, how I can. Again, if I help just one person can turn their life around the way I did, I feel I've done something good for this world. And that's all it is. That's all it's about. So, like the video, comment. I'll tell you what y'all can comment. If you're on a weight loss journey of your own, just comment your goal weight. And that's a good starting point for all of us, just to see where we're all looking to be. And yeah, so that's it for now. I'll see you next time.